Alright everybody, this is going to be the moon Easter egg. And I'm going to run a little train down here in the beginning to get some points. I'm doing this solo right now. You cannot do the whole Easter egg solo. You can only do as far as the cryogenic slumber party. You can get that achievement solo. But in order to do the full Easter egg, to get all 8 perks, you'll have to do it co-op, at least 2 people, and one of the 4 people will have the golden rod from Call of the Dead Easter egg. One of the people on your team will have had to do that Easter egg along with the Shangri-La Easter egg, where you get the focusing stone, in order to do this Easter egg. Number 1, you need the golden rod, which one of the players is going to have on the bottom of his screen as soon as the game starts. The focusing stone is going to come in later. So if nobody has that golden rod on the bottom of their screen right now, you might as well start the game and play with somebody else who has done the achievements for Call of the Dead and Shangri-La. You will not get the rod on the bottom of your screen solo. As you can see, I do not have it. It will look like a pair of gold handcuffs vertical on the bottom of your screen. Alright, I used up all my bullets, threw my 2 grenades. Now I'm going to get on and get up to the moon. First thing you want to do is get the power turned on, and once you get the power turned on, you're going to come down here and you're going to do Simon Says, Samantha Says, whichever you prefer. I just got lucky there and hit the right one. It's a series of 4 lights on these computers. They're going to flash one at a time. You have to hit the same ones in that order. When you first come up to this machine and hit it, it's going to turn red, and then each computer is going to flash once its color. Starting on the left, it's going to be red, green, blue, yellow. That's the order of the screen colors. You just do what they do. Green, blue, green, yellow, green, red. Once you get them done, they'll flash green like that. Make sure someone's watching the crawler. And the next thing you want to do is go down and hack the security terminals. You want to go pick up the hacker. Alright, once you pick up the hacker, you're going to go up to the far right control panel here, black one. You're going to hack it. It's going to cost you $500 or 500 points. Now you're going to go look for the green security terminals that are lit up. There's one there. They will be lit up randomly. Going to be different ones each time. I believe there are 3 on each floor, if I'm correct. But you only have to do 4. Okay, I got 2 there. Looking around. It is a time limit. It's easier if all 4 people have the hacker. They can all hack them, all look for them and hack them. If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, you'll have to do it over for another 500 points. And here's the last one. After you get done hacking them all, you go down, back down to the wall and hit X on each one of them and light them all up. It might take you a couple times to get them all lit up. As you can see, the one didn't light. See, once again, it's easier with more people. Okay, you look, see there, they're all lit up. I'll show them to you real quick. There they are, all flashing and lit up. The next thing I'm going to do is look around for a piece of conduit. And I've seen it in a lot of places. Usually it can be underneath these decks in those little compartments. I've seen it in the corner. A lot of times it's right here next to the barrels there, or kegs. A lot of times it's over in this corner right here. It actually can be out on the moon. I've seen it sitting on top of the steps right here. I've seen it sitting on top of the steps right here. I've seen it sitting right here. And I believe this time it's going to be over by the other desk, by the door to the dome. I've seen it. You just got to look around for it. Every once in a while it'll be out on the moon. There it is. Hit X and grab it. Now it'll be on the bottom of your screen. I've seen it out on the moon already, right outside the door next to the barrels. And now I'm going to need to get a few things out of the box. Once again, it's easier with 4 players. Right there's one of them. That is the Gersh device. I'm going to go to Earth, use that to get the plates. I'm going to show you that right now. The plates will be hanging on the wall. You're going to throw a grenade at them, or if you have the ray gun, you can shoot them down with the ray gun. They're hanging on the wall over there. Throw the grenade, they're going to fall on the ground. I'm going to grab jugs while I'm down here. I'm going to throw one black hole or Gersh out here just to get them out of my back, and then I'm going to toss one over here against that wall. Can be a tricky toss, but that is going to pick those plates up and teleport them into the teleporter. There they are. Now I'm just going to head back to the moon. Now there they are right there, the plates. Get this window while I'm here. Okay, I got the plates right there. They're going to end up over here, and that conduit's going to hook those two together. Alright, couple things I need out of the box. I'm going to need the wave guns, and I'm going to need the QEDs. There are the QED, quantum entanglement device. It's quantum something device. Anyway, I need those to move the plates onto the computer. I'm going to hit the box again and see what happens. Try and get the wave guns. This is the only thing I need right now. And there they are, the wave guns. So the 3 things you're going to need to get the Easter egg done are these wave guns, the QEDs, and the Gershes. If you have enough people, if you have 4 people, one guy can have the Gershes, one guy can get the QEDs. You can't have both at the same time. So you're going to have to do it with 4 people anyway, so you'll get them eventually. Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to go, I'm going to throw the QED, I'm going to throw it in the corner, and the plates are going to move onto the computer terminal. So I'm going to go from solo to playing with my partner there, Irish Killer. Right, the plates are up. There is the wire. Just hit X and put the rod in there. Alright, there's Irish Killer. He had the rod this game. He put it in there between the plates, and now he's tapping X on that computer terminal. You got to keep hitting X on your controller. It's going to tell you a little story. The screen's going to turn green once, like you just saw. Just turn green. When it turns green the second time, or you'll know because the story will be over, the screen will turn green the second time, the rod will be purple, and you'll grab it. He just grabbed it right there, he's grabbing it. And now that is charging the rod, and the rod is charged, he has it. And the next thing, you have to wait for tunnel 6 to get excavated, which means the big thing's going to come and dig it up, and that's going to force the focusing stone to appear in this tunnel. So the lady will come on the loudspeaker and say excavator pi is going to dig tunnel 6. Tunnel 6 is the one you want to be excavated. Right here you see the excavator moving into position. You do not want to shut the excavator off until after it digs. It has to breach the tunnel. You won't be able to breathe in there afterwards, but it's the only way to do the Easter egg. It's going to make the focusing stone appear. So we're going to sit here, we're going to wait. I'll show you what it looks like. That's the excavator moving into place. It's kind of cool. I'm just keeping my eye out for that zombie. I don't want to get hit. There's only one zombie left right now. And here it comes. It'll say 60 seconds, and then it'll say 30 seconds. Just make sure you're not in there and get caught underneath it while it's digging. There it goes. There goes the blade. The blade's turning. See it spinning. I'm going to go in the tunnel now and show you what it looks like. Now I have the hacker. I cannot breathe right now in here. I'm just going to take a quick look at it, show you what it looks like. Teeth are moving. If you run into that, you will die or go down. So now I'm going to go shut it off with my hacker. It's right here. I'm going to hack it. It's going to shut it off, lift it back up, and move it out of the way. And the focusing stone is going to appear down by the door. You're going to have to open tunnel 11. Okay, I'm going to open the first door, and if you have time, you can hack the other doors for 200 apiece. I have points, so I'm going to go ahead and just open the doors, get it done faster. And now we're going to go over to tunnel 6. I'm going to put my suit on. I'm going to go ahead and fill the tube once I get this done. Normally I wouldn't put the suit on to do this because you don't really have to, but I want to show you the ball moving. So, okay, there's the ball. Call it the ball. It's really the focusing stone from Shangri-La. You're going to shoot it. You can use any gun. I happen to have the ray gun out right now. You can knife it if you want to get it to move. It's going to stop the same place every time. First place in the tunnel it's going to stop is right here. And shoot it. It's going to move. Second place it's going to stop is right in this area here, right in between there on top of the barrels. There it is. I'm going to shoot it again. Try and knife it to show you. So I just knifed it. And then it's going to come through the door. And now it's going to go up onto this antenna up there. This is the only reason you need to get the wave gun. Because to shoot it off that antenna, you need this gun. It's the only way to do it. It's the only reason you need the gun. It is a cool gun for herding zombies. And now the ball is going to go through tunnel 11. It stops the same place every time. It's going to stop over here on the right here above the pipes. I'm going to shoot it. Now it's going to go to the trickiest spot. It's only tricky if you don't know what to do. You want to get your gun out. Bullets work better for this. Shoot up into that and I'll pop it out of there. Okay, now it's going to move. It's going to stop over here on top of these barrels. I'm going to shoot it. I'm trying to knife it, but I'm going to end up shooting it here. Now I'm going to shoot it. It's going to go to the front of the pyramid. Yeah, let me get rid of this guy. Okay. Now the ball's traveling. It's going into the center, right there, and the tube's going to pop up. Now we have to fill this tube up with zombie souls, which means you kill them and their soul goes into that tube and fills it up. After you're done filling that one up, you're going to hit a switch on the wall, I'll show you, and all 4 of these are going to pop up. You have to fill all 4 of them for the second thing. I'm going to fill this tube by myself. When you fill that tube by yourself and solo, when you hit the switch after it's full, that is the cryogenic slumber party. You will get an achievement. You will not get any perks. So as you can see right there, I killed the last zombie and it's starting to fill that tube up. So when you're playing with a bunch of people, it's nice if everybody has the ray gun, the HK or RPK, some with a lot of bullets in it, because depending on what round you do this in is how many zombies you're going to get. And it can get pretty hectic, as you'll see later. Right now I'm still in solo. Good way to fill up the tube is with a Gersh device. Just got to be tricky how you throw it. If you can get it next to the tube. Remember, there's no gravity. I got a good shot there next to the tube. So as it sucks them into that Gersh, it's filling that tube up. The spaceman also fills it up with his soul. Looks like I got like 1 or 2 more zombies to fill it. There it is. It's filled up. We're going to go to the switch on the wall on the left. Whoever has the rod, when the switch is pulled, needs to go to the front of the pyramid where the ball is. Okay. I'm going to co-op now. We just got done filling the tube. He hit the switch. He has the rod. He's going to the front of the pyramid where the ball is. You don't have to put the rod in there yet. You just have to go and stand in front of it for a second. Everybody on the team gets a death machine, and we like to fill the back tubes first because they're the hardest ones to fill. Most of the zombies are going to come down the steps, so this guy over here is going to get most of the zombies and get the tubes filled over there first. I'm going to go to the front over here on this side every once in a while to try and draw some zombies over to me. When you have 4 players, you put 2 on each side in the back here, and you just want to fill the back tubes first. The death machines are timed, so it doesn't matter. Just hold the trigger down. You won't run out of ammo because it's not ammo based, it's time based. Starting to get a little bit of zombies back here. Try and get rid of that astronaut when you can. You don't want to have to deal with him back here. So we're just going to work these death machines until they run out. And then we're going to go back to our regular weapons to get these tubes filled up. Got the RPK upgraded. Cover the astronaut. Looks like Irish Killer has his one back tube filled up already. Gonna try and get some zombies over here. Gotta watch out because they will spawn out of the ground on the sides. But right here they're going to spawn up underneath me. So if you get too far to the front, they'll come up behind you. So we're going to wait for the next round to start. Max ammos are always good when you're here. Put a couple baddies down just in case. I see him spawning there. If I was up close to that front tube, he would have spawned up behind me. I got caught a couple times like that. Alright, he's got his back one filled up. He's working on his front one. Like I said, the zombies come down those steps, and whoever's over there usually gets the most of the zombies. Get those tubes filled up first. I got no zombies over here. If I move up to the front a little bit, try and suck them back to me. There's a death machine. Try and help them out a little over there. Like I said, you know, if that tunnel doesn't dig till round 20, you can imagine how many zombies you got coming at you right now. You're doing this round 20, 21, 22. You know, the tunnel can dig on round 1, it can dig on round 2, it can dig on any round. Just don't know. Alright, so I think he's got his filled up. He's going to come over here. He's probably already behind me the way these zombies are coming. So we're going to get this filled up. Yeah, there he is. So he's over here, so hopefully all the zombies come over here and don't get behind him. Alright, next round going. Now you're going to need QEDs and Gershes to finish up the Easter egg. So if you have Gershes right now, although they're good to fill these tubes up, you really need to save one of them. QEDs you're not going to be throwing down here. They do too many random things, take any chances of throwing QEDs down here. Well, if the astronaut's threatening you, you could throw one at him to get rid of him. So it looks like we're pretty good on our tubes right now. The guy with the rod needs to go to the front and put the golden rod into the front of the pyramid where the focusing stone is. There's a slot underneath it for the rod. Irish Killer's going to do it now. I'm going to protect him. The tubes are going to all go down. And the guy with the rod now has 8 perks. Whoever has the rod has 8 perks right away. Now, you can see the rod in there to my right. You're going to throw a QED. That was a grenade. You're going to throw a QED down here. I'm using him to block it since there's no gravity. You got to get it to land right here next to the little disc here. The ball that was in the middle is now moving up to here. So there's the focusing stone next to Samantha Says. Now here's the tricky part. Samantha Says has to be done 3 times now, and it's not as easy. You're going to go up and hit it. Okay, here we go. It's going to show you the 4 colors, and then it's going to give you a sequence. Okay, it gave me a sequence of 3. And the very first time you do it, in the beginning of the game, it just gives you 1. Give me 3. And you're just going to do what you did in the beginning. You have to do it 3 times. Each time you do it, a missile is going to come up. Make sure you got a crawler now and you got a guy watching him. Alright, I think I screwed that one up. Saw the red lights flashing. There's my sequence. Red, green, red. Red, green, red. Red, green, red, green. This looks like a pretty simple one, thank goodness. So you can see it's a little longer than in the beginning. And this is only the first one. By the time you get to the third one, it's really hard. So there, the first one's done. Here goes the missile. It's going to get into launch position. Now we're going to do it again. And I missed that sequence, so I'm going to hit it just so it fails. And now we're going to pay attention. Green, red, yellow, red. Green, red, yellow, red. So now it gave you 4 right off the bat. Last time it gave you 3 right off the bat. And in the beginning when you did it the first time, it only gives you 1. And the next time, it's going to give you 4 right off the bat. And it's going to be a total of 8 that you have to remember. It's hard. Some people don't do colors. They go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like red is 1, green is 2, blue is 3. And we'll just go 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. I don't know what the difference is, but it helps some people if they do it by number. Okay, there's the second one. There's the second missile getting ready to launch. And there's the, I missed that sequence, so I'm just going to go hit one to start it over. I'm actually going to get Irish Killer to do the last one. He's got a better memory than I do. I'm lucky I got 2 of them. Okay, here we go. Red, green, red, yellow, yellow. Red, green, red, yellow, yellow. I'm not even going to try. Alright, Irish Killer's going to do it. Going to be the last one. You know, you can write them down on a piece of paper. If you got 4 people playing, you can have one guy standing behind him, helping him, remember him. A lot of different ways you can do it. But the last one is tricky. You could get an easy sequence where it's red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, red, blue, something like that. But as you can see, he's going blue, yellow, red, red, blue, red. And I was trying to remember blue. This might be the last one here if you can remember it, hopefully. There it is. Okay, there's the last missile going up now. The next step, the last step right now, you need to get your cute or your Gersh and throw it at the focusing stone. Got to slide it in there like a frisbee. It's going to take that stone. The launch sequence is going to start. The missiles will take off, headed for Earth. There they go. When the Earth blows up, everybody else will get their 8 perks. And there's the Gersh left there for some reason. That's pretty cool. There's the 3 rockets headed to Earth. If you want to get a 9th perk, check out my video on 9 perks on Moon. I'll show you how to get 9 perks instead of 8. We're going to sit here and watch it blow up. Now if you want, you can go hack back your perks to get your money back, but there's my 8 perks pop up.